Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Tulsa Golden Hurricane in Skelly Field, where the fans have gathered and they are ready to see those Hurricanes gather some strength. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the American. As we'll see, the Navy midshipmen taking on the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Navy.
Running game got stuffed on first down, still from their own 25 on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Alford. Here comes the heat. Chunking away just as he was hit. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Whoa.
The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll take a deep shot here. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. A low-line drive and not his best work. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. Receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Tight end now in motion. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Touchdown, midshipman. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
I don't even know.
They'll try to run. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
They'll give it to him again.
Cyber, you just gonna cheat like that? You just gonna run into my man?
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun. Give on the inside. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21. Give him a yard.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Alford. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
4th and short? I already called my 3rd down play knowing I was going for it on 4th down. So you better believe I got the play locked and loaded. We're going for it on 4th down.
And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. The offense changing the play. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Intercepted to stop the threat. And
Right. I flipped the play so my buttons was
and it just
the
turns
opposite.
out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone and you turn it over.
Momentum, it plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the owner.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Going to swing it on second down. Gets it out quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Horvat. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. Navy will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll go to the ground. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there. They're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Tulsa checking to see what's in the playbook for 3rd and forever. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll send the tight end in motion. To the air, it's Horvat. Got his man quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Quarterback empties his backfield.
Wonder how much your boy made from YouTube. That dude that talking about, he just be riding around going from city to city.
First play of the period will be a second down. Wants to go up top. Works the middle. lots of running room. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
That man just stood there watching.
That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
You ain't moved nobody in motion, but the men got all messed up. That's cool.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Horvath. They stop him at the
Ain't no worse than the dude,
pick up 10 and the first
the
down.
chick that was married to
All right, defense. It ain't working. Right? They're stringing together
what's your
several
boy name?
first downs
Dwight
here.
Howard.
We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Half. They've been married for 2 months.
He's going to let it go. And he's got it inside the 20.
Married for 2 months. She won't have.
Play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time,
I hope that's
spins
0.
the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his back in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
DB's right up on the receivers. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Chapman. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Motion from the wide receiver. Calls his
I
own
know
number.
you fucking lying.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Navy!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Purdue managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrow
Why the dude was all the way up there?
This wasn't the blowout some around West Lafayette had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup. and the type of lost guys that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
Might be changing the route. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
They've got to find a way to get this guy into a rhythm. Here we go. Starting the game, he's 1 for 7. They've got to find some easy completions, 3-step drops, RPOs, swing passes to the running back, something to get this guy some confidence because he's not playing with any right now.
Dropping back, it's Alford. Throws to the wide.
Look what this man threw.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. Touchdown, midshipman. Excellent pass by the back on the option. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing if that ball would just trickle into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They believe they can run right here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
Got it in the middle. It's Foley. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw, it's Alford. Pulls it in, it's Richardson. He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Tulsa.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Lost a throw on first down. Showing the arm strength to the left. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Going up top again. Dances away. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put
I wouldn't say he was that bad.
To make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Dropping back, it's Alford. He's going to throw deep right side. Touchdown, Tulsa! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out.
He got 500.
And who knows what the heck will happen.
And he added the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Now on the move. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play, because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
The midshipman got the explosive play on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. On the move. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Wants to throw. It's Horvat. Unloads to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Fires left. Snags it. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down, goal to go.
How many first downs is that alone, you know, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Here we go. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Snap to the back. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense. Yeah. And down here near the goal line, you got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to...
Trying to rumble in. Touchdown, Navy! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
It's man-to-man,
This
bro.
offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right
I didn't
before
switch
teams
men.
go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Why can't I click the kick return?
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Back to throw, it's Alford. Here's the pressure. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Shit, it wasn't supposed to go that far over there. Buddy tripping.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on first down. As he lets it go. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway.
Damn, I get enough power.
On the move from inside his own 20. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Back has it. Going to the run to start this second half.
Why y'all make me come flying like a bat out of hell and then make him get behind them?
They don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Direct snap. Runs through the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
And I like changing things up. I like trying new things. Handing it to the tight end, that's something you don't see very often. A little creativity. Now, it was negativity in the end, but I like the creative thought process of trying to get somebody else the football.
Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long.
About to say.
To the air, it's Horvath. Bringing the heat. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for
little pepperoni,
the game. Instead,
Italian sausage.
Down. Navy will have to punt it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line.
Without the pepperoni, man.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful. And
you're right, it wasn't the greatest.
Run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
Here's the heat. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down.
And
the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football and they'll turn it over.
What you jumping for, bro?
They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. And here comes the Navy offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
So now it's second and long. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Horvat. Floats it out in space. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Slings it downfield. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations so I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And the returner will be dragged down.
Oh, shit.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Now he's going to break the pocket. And he is
Now run upfield.
Sacked at the 7.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got it. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Running it to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Looking for a man. It's Alford. Shoots it to the left. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
I'm making
this
you
offense has
stream,
got to
boy.
find a way to get some gimmies, some layups, some screens. They need some yak, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense because it's just boom or bust. There's not a lot of consistency. They got to put some first downs together, put some drives together, be more consistent.
So that's my focus,
And
my
this
quarterback
offense
ass.
just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And this defense is smelling blood right now. Like, they know they got him right where they want him. Got him in a 3rd down and long. They got to lead by 3 possessions. Everything is going their way. This offense is in trouble.
And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. This time he's got it. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. How about the little toss out to the fullback to give him a touch?
And you said little toss because they're not trying to throw bombs to the fullback. This is a guy that's going to be more of a possession wide receiver, but if you can depend on him and he can catch the football consistently.
He can't corral the catch. The ball's on the ground.
They let 46 pick the ball up and he ain't been down?
He was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down mark.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
This is not leather helmet era football. This is analytics. Around midfield, 4-down territory. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch.
You got to make the tackle 5.
Get the 1st down.
Well, that tells you a lot about
You gotta
their
make the
confidence
tackle,
in this
bro.
quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
They'll move the tight end.
There you go.
Off the RPO, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
To the air, it's Horvath. Catch in the middle, it's Kent. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it because he really didn't have a choice because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, the quarterback led his target too much in that outbreaking route. I think in the future, just trying to put it on his front shoulder makes it a lot easier to make the catch.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He lets it fly. Runs it inside the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first.
I guess because you jumped first, I couldn't jump, huh?
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Caught in the backfield. It's Chapman. Touchdown, midshipman. And they take it in for 6 more points.
People don't react to
That's
man to man, bro.
Quartering, close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. The long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box, the play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He wants to change this route. Back to throw, it's Alford. Hauls it in. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Tulsa wasting no time.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Gave him a C? What are you talking about?
Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short.
What are you talking about?
Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Finds a man by himself. There he goes. Turning on the Jets. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And Navy will go back on the attack. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has
Hey, you remember when they used to have them during COVID, when they used to have the chicken wars? And they had the Popeyes and the Canes and I think McDonald's was the main 3. And they used to be talking about Canes used to try to come in there and comment. They used to be, shut up with that unseasoned ass chicken.
Looking downfield, it's Horvath. Under fire. A strike downfield. Turning it on. Chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. He He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy.
This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Snap to the back. Now the toss. And they just didn't get anybody.
I stopped fucking with Kane when they went down on the side of their strips.
I think that time the quarterback
be like, you ain't gonna fool me. Y'all done start cutting these bitches in half.
There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not.
Nah, for real, man. Like,
definitely going to be able to at least
when them bitches first open.
I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
The midshipman trying to sail way forward on third and half a mile. He'll set up to throw. Using the quick game. Still on his... And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Navy! That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
Like, you could go to the settings and see how to do all the celebrations.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for
like
something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20.
Nah, he was playing, dude.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on 2nd down.
Nah, that wasn't the one he dove on the ground. Yeah, because your boy asked him, like, man, wasn't you about to score?
Dropping back, it's Alford. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit and are still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Looking to scramble. Always a welcome play for the defense.
Fourth down.
Sack at the 47.
Well, the offense getting a little bit
fourth
greedy.
down
I think they had an explosive play the play prior, and they decided to try to pile on, throw the ball right away. But the defense was ready for it. And what a great job up front, defeating the block and getting the sack, creating a negative play.
From the gun, running back on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Man, what the fuck is my bitch? You better pick the ball up. Look at this nigga, bro.
Offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping 2 hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the fourth quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
Off play action. Extending the play. Fires on the move. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey,
that's Navy playbook or Penn State playbook?
But the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Football 7. Football 7. Here we go. Set.
They'll run play action. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
This is so a Jesse Palmer. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Gotta look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Scanning the field, it's Alford. Snagged in the middle, it's Presley. Defense falls on the ball, going to be a turnover.
2 straight drives ending in fumbles now for this offense. Guys just have to start hanging on to the football. There's nothing schematic that has to change. They've just got to get back to fundamentals, 5 points of pressure, and prioritize holding on to the ball.
We can't get a booth review or nothing, huh? That's crazy.
To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Hutchinson. He's loose. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down.
Defense is about getting the guy on the ground, holding on for dear life. It's hard, I know, with so much speed on the outside, but you got to get that guy on the ground.
Had a halfway decent quarterback.
Next thing you know, all that extra yardage is killing your defense.
On 1st down from the 13-yard line. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Wants to throw on 1st down. The screen, he can go.
So the nigga just goes
for no gain.
Wow.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great
blockers. Nigga jumped the route.
And they just couldn't get it done there. And as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of runs.
Wow.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback keeps it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
What? Why would that work?
This is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up.
And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And you knew this this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
How much challenge it? It was under a minute.
Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw. It's Alford. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And the pass goes incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock strikes 0, ball game.